begins with breaking news.
First up at 6 o'clock on this Monday night, we have new information on breaking news.
Tonight, police officers from 2 different departments are under arrest facing DUI charges. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Mark Zinni.
And I'm Erin Connolly. We're learning much more about those arrests. Channel 3's Stephanie Simoni joins us now at the First Alert Desk. Stephanie.
Erin and Mark, in the last hour, New Haven police released much more information on those 2 off-duty officers now facing DUI charges. We're getting our first look at Officer Alexander Carr. Now, an arrest report reveals a state trooper pulled him over Saturday night after witnesses saw his car swerving on 95 in Bridgeport. Carr failed a field sobriety test, and when troopers tried to take him into custody, he resisted, according to the arrest warrant. He was taken to the hospital, had some minor injuries. Then on Sunday morning, a trooper stopped Officer Kenneth Cobbs after he allegedly ran a red light in New Haven. According to his arrest report, he was slurring his speech, and there was an odor of alcohol. He was arrested on DUI charges. Both officers are on paid administrative leave, and they are due in court next month.
And literally, while I was wrapping up the video about the New Haven officers, this popped up. Another officer and a just retired officer also charged with DUI in Connecticut. It's not a statewide problem. It's not a nationwide problem.
News in the afternoon rush. State police say a current and a retired East Hartford police officer are facing charges for driving under the influence. Channel 3 Stephanie Simoni is now at our First Alert Desk with this new information. Stephanie.
Kara, we just got this confirmed this afternoon. Police say a current East Hartford police officer and a retired one were pulled over in Summers early yesterday morning for driving erratically. Retired officer Rob Pronovos and Lieutenant Joseph Ficcicelli, they were suspected for driving under the influence. Now, when taken to the hospital, police tell us that they refused to take a sobriety test and they were arrested. Both were released on bond and they will be in court in February. Now, we've learned Pronovos retired earlier this year. Ficcicelli has been placed on desk duty in light of all of this. Of course, we'll bring you any new information as we learn new details about this case on air and online. On the First Alert Desk, I'm Stephanie Simoni, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
For some reason, there's no mugshots for this one. Hartford is the capital of Connecticut, and I bet you we wouldn't be having these problems if they held police accountable even to the slimmest degree. But they don't. Nothing will happen to these officers. They'll all keep their jobs. They won't even get demoted. And then we wonder why they act this way. Well, it's quite clear it's because the government lets them do whatever they want. And now they're on paid vacation, paid to sit home and do nothing for committing a crime and getting caught committing a crime. We shouldn't be forced to pay public servants who have gotten caught doing wrong or committing crimes because they can't go do their job because they got in trouble. Doesn't make any sense to me. Instead of sitting around, maybe they should get up and go work at a soup kitchen every day. I know if you're on probation or parole or any of these things and you don't have a job or something to get up and do every day, you have to go to either groups or volunteer. So why don't these losers have to do the same thing? Yeah, they got a job, but they can't work. So if we're paying them to sit home, they should be out doing something for the community still, I feel, or something to better themselves, like programs or stuff like that. Only career where you can get caught doing something wrong and they're going to pay you to sit home. Any job I've been to, you don't get paid vacations for getting in trouble. You get suspended and you don't get paid, or you get fired. It's just when you work for the state, that's one of the incentives. They're going to protect you and they're always going to pay you. And watch what happens with these charges, guys. They will disappear. Even if there's mandatory time, they won't do it. And it looks like the New Haven Police Department is back at it. 2 officers arrested in one night for DUIs in separate incidences. Yeah, they don't have a problem there. They don't think they're above the law. This is the one that resisted. The same cops that always tell you to act like an adult and don't resist. Resisting while being arrested. Makes sense, but I can say I don't expect anything less out of any of them. Oh, and this guy, Kenneth Cobbs, all I could find on him was in a video of an arrest from 2021 where he arrested a activist. And this is it here, the New Haven Police Department in New Haven, Connecticut, which has continuous ongoing problems with the police department and how they treat the citizens and how they act. I know from going there and from what I saw firsthand that the whole department was shit. Every single officer in that department is a piece of shit. And even if they're not, they are, because they associate with shit. Go to that department on any given day and look at how these officers park their private vehicles. Look at how they all have tinted plate covers, which is against the law. They all have illegal tints. They all park on the sidewalk so the public can't use the sidewalk because they have nowhere to park, which to me isn't a good excuse, because what happens when nobody else has anywhere else to park at their job? They park and they walk to work like they're supposed to. Because if they don't, these same losers will come and ticket them or take their car. So it doesn't really make sense. They try to make it seem like their job's more important than everybody else's in the whole world, when that's just not true. And this is the same department that paralyzed Randy Cox in 2022, paid out the biggest settlement ever in Connecticut, $40 million for a police incident. After he broke his neck and he said he was paralyzed, they pretty much laughed at him. He said he needed to go to the hospital. Instead, they said, yeah, we'll bring you to the hospital. And what they do, they took him back to the PD, not the hospital. And then, as you see, they dragged him out of the van. And as you know, that's the first thing you're supposed to do is move somebody with a neck injury or a back injury. That's the first thing you're supposed to do is move them, clearly. Then they left him in this chair, cuffed, slumped, telling him he was faking it, mocking him. And I don't know why they're not playing this all over the news, but a lot of the cops that were fired and charged in this are now getting their jobs back after they've been proven to not be capable of doing their job, to be incompetent. They're going to give them their jobs back. It seems like the only thing this department is good for is threatening innocent people or abusing innocent people, and that's it. They're not there for public service. They're there to occur as much money as they can for the town of New Haven, Connecticut. Oh, and here's some clips of my firsthand experience with these tyrants. You see me record and he started laughing. Do you think it's funny that they paralyzed Randy Cox? Do you think they laugh about that? Because I don't. You guys are holding up traffic. You're holding up traffic. You're impeding traffic. Yeah. We'd get a ticket. If that was us, you'd be giving us a ticket. Must be nice to wear a costume and just think you can do whatever you want. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, we just double park. Man, do you guys think that tent is illegal for a personal vehicle? The fuck? Why are they parked on the sidewalk? Another one, if your big ass vehicle doesn't fit here, maybe you should park somewhere else. This guy makes 3 with his illegal tint. More police station. Me? Yeah, actually, can we get these cars off the sidewalks? Oh, there's like 6 cars right here on the sidewalks. I could use help with that. Or all these illegal tints or missing plates. Can you help me with that?
They're not missing plates.
No, there's plenty missing plates on the front.
So, yes, you're right, but we don't pull them for that long. They have one.
It doesn't matter if you pull people over. What the law is the law.
It is.
So can we get these cars moved?
No,
They're fine. If that was one of us, you would be giving us a ticket. I'll go inside and bring it. What do you? 6 vehicles right here, all on the sidewalk. You can't even get by the first one. But if that was anybody else, you guys have tow trucks here. I can absolutely look in there. I can look in there, and I will. I already did all of them. I'm not going to stop now. Have a good day. I wish you'd actually do your job and help me, but how do we get these vehicles off the sidewalk? Can't even walk right here. Oh, that's cops not using their brains. Can't just park wherever you want. City engineering.
You okay, man? You just taking pictures or what's up?
Why are you holding your phone up?
Because I'm taking pictures of you.
You're not supposed to do that.
I can do that.
Okay, I'm gonna request that footage, just so you know. Yeah, I do need help. Can we get all these cars off the sidewalk? You can't even use the sidewalk back there.
What cars are obstructing the sidewalk, sir?
The 6 that are parked back there on the sidewalk.
Well, if you go inside, go to the phone or the front desk, and let them know what your issue is, they'll send an officer to arrest you, okay?
Yeah, next time, let's not try and play with our phone like that. It doesn't look professional. You guys get paid to do a job, not play with your phones.
Why not?
You got cameras all over your car, that's why.
Yeah. So, I can't take
All right.
it doesn't even have an iPhone camera zoom in.
I'm gonna request those pictures just so you know, clown.
We'll request yours.
You can't. Too bad. No, you can't. Try it.
You don't have any expectations for privacy either, right?
That's fine, but you guys are paid to do a job, not harass innocent people. Yeah, you are. You're playing on your phone instead of doing your job. Why don't we get all these cars off the sidewalk? Do something for the community instead of play with your phone.
Go to the front desk and make that complaint.
But you're right here.
I'm on a different call right now.
It looks like it.
Go to the door, download that.
I'll go when I'm ready. I got it. I know what to do. This isn't the first rodeo. Sad that you guys act like this. Want to throw me in the back of the car? Paralyze me like Randy Cox? Is that what you guys do out here? Hello. I always have a good day. Thank you. You too. I'm not even trying to be a dick, but playing on your phone, that's not what you're paid to do. Can I get your name and badge number?
Absolutely. Torres, 193. At your service.
All right, well, you're dismissed. Can you get back to work?
Be safe.
Can you step out back from the glass, please?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Step back from the glass.
I'm good.
I'm not going to say it again. Step
That's-
back from the glass.
I'm good. Thank you. Go ahead, gloves on. Go ahead, come put your hands on me, you fucking loser.
Step away from the glass.
When I'm done, I will.
Step away from the glass.
Don't touch my shit. Who the fuck do you think you are? You're a fucking loser, bro. You're a fucking loser. It doesn't matter. I'm not doing anything. It doesn't matter what you ask. You think I have to listen? It doesn't. If it's private, you shouldn't have it there. Is it illegal to stand right there? Is it illegal? Is it illegal? It doesn't matter what you ask. What do you think? You could just ask whatever you want and I have to listen? You're a fucking loser. That's fine. I've been to tons of different departments now in this state, and New Haven ranks one of the worst departments I've been to yet. At least 85% of their vehicles were parked illegally, had illegal tints, had illegal plate covers. So these clowns go to work and enforce rules and laws on other people, and yet they break the same rules and laws that they're quote unquote enforcing. It takes a special type of person to do that. No normal person can go out and do that because they have a conscience, they have empathy, they have all these things that these clowns don't. They set me up. Multiple cops said outside, if you have a problem, go inside and they'll help you. And I went inside, and what happened? I got assaulted for nothing. I didn't break any laws. I didn't break any rules. I didn't do anything wrong. I simply didn't listen to tyrant loser Sanchez, who's a manager, when he talked. These clowns think just because they talk, you have to listen. And when you don't, they'll break the law against you. And then still nothing will happen. Because, as I said before, the whole department is shit. Not one good cop there. If there was a good cop there, they wouldn't be parking like that. They wouldn't be parking on the sidewalk. They wouldn't be breaking the laws in their personal vehicles. And they wouldn't be doing what they're doing. I got asked quite a few times while I was out there, oh, what can we help you with? And then when I tell them, they would automatically not help me and make excuses and tell me to go inside. The mayor's a clown. The mayor knows what's going on. And every time something happens, the mayor just makes excuses for these losers. Like the Randy Cox situation. They made a big deal out of it and they condemned all the cops and blah, blah, blah. And now they're quietly giving them their jobs back. None of them have ended up in jail. None of them have been held accountable like a member of the public would. I know if I went out and broke somebody's neck, I'd be in jail still. Never mind not going to jail at all. And they pretend like there's not this two-tier justice system, which there is, and we see it more and more on a daily basis, especially here in Connecticut. You can't say you're a good department or even a decent department and have 2 officers in the same night get caught drinking while driving. They do this all the time. Look at Willimantic cops. Willimantic cops do it. They all drive into Willimantic to get drunk at the bar next to the police station to drive home. Giller, Sharon, all them losers. Good job for the state police, whoever it was that handled this, for not sweeping it under the rug and actually holding these losers accountable. Till the next one, guys.